Sources indicating that Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is not on board the C-130J aircraft that took off today from the Hindon Airbase at 9 a.m. The Bangladesh Air Force C-130J transport aircraft is actually flying with 7 military personnel in it, and this is towards its base in Bangladesh, and the former Prime Minister is not on board, is what we know. In fact, a great deal of speculation earlier that the C-130J aircraft probably had the former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, but now it's clear that she continues to be at the Hindon Air Base, is what we know, and the plane actually left with 7 army men and it left for Bangladesh. Speculations rife as to what then is going to be the next move of Sheikh Hasina, who continues to be in India at this point in time. It's clear now that the plane left without her. Whether she is going to be in fact getting asylum in the UK or not is a development that we'll be keeping a close eye on. But as of now, she continues to be at the Hindon Air Base. We'll be going across in fact to Shivani for more details on that story. But this is what we know, that the plane that left early in the morning at about 9 today did not have Sheikh Hasina. She was not on board, is what we know. It had 7 army personnel and it did not have her on board. All right, details about Sheikh Hasina. What we know is that she continues to be at the Hindon Air Base. The flight that left the Hindon Air Base, the C-130J flight that left the Air Base this morning at 9, did not have her. It had 7 army personnel and it's headed back to Bangladesh, is what we know. That was the same flight that carried her to Ghaziabad at the Hindon base last evening at 5:30 p.m. Shivani Sharma getting in more details on that story. Shivani, finally a confirmation that the C-130J plane did not have the former Prime Minister. It went back, but without her. More news coming in. More security forces deployed outside Hindon. 2 empty VIP cars have moved inside. They have emblems, and such cars are usually used for state guests, is what we know. What kind of help then India is going to be providing to former Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who was forced to step down and flee her country? 2 empty VIP cars have moved inside the Hindon Air Base, is what we know. It has state emblems. Usually it is in fact used, these cars of this nature are used to ferry state guests. This is the information that we have with us from the Hindon Air Base. One, that the aircraft that has flown back to Bangladesh has flown back without the former Prime Minister. Also, security has been beefed up at the Hindon Air Base, and 2 VIP cars with state emblems, usually used to ferry state guests, have moved inside the Hindon Air Base.